This is a little example of what you can do with a graphing utility to help you understand the nature of the algebraic function that you're going to use to mimic or model your relationship. This example comes from the video about the relationship between how long you study and the grade that you receive. So on the vertical axis is the grade you receive. Of course, in this particular utility there's no way to put the numbers in there. On the horizontal axis is the amount of time you spend. So for example, you can see here, if you pay attention to this X business, that it goes up to 10. So you can study for up to 10 hours on my graph here, down to 0 hours. And the left hand side shows you the function g is going to show you the output, in other words the grade. So for example, here I've got at 0 hours you're going to make a grade of 30. That's because I've set the linear function to be b of 30, the intercept. So for example, what if I want to say in this particular exam you could make a 40? You could make a 40. You could make a 40 if you didn't study at all. Okay? And here we see at 10 hours you're only going to make a 73. So, well, that's a little unrealistic. How about if I change the parameter a, which is the slope, to something a little bit steeper like that? So in this particular model, what it says is if I get to about 5 hours, I should get 100%. Of course, you can see why a linear model fails to make a good mimic of the real situation, because as I keep going you can get a better score, right? So if I study 7 hours I'm going to get 123%, which isn't very realistic. So this model, the linear model, isn't particularly the best one. Let's look at the logistic one, the one that I told you about in the prior video.